Namaste, and welcome to the last day, the 28th day of the Ready, Steady, Shimmy challenge. Today's challenge is pretty much going to be up to you. I want you to dress in your wonderful get-up, your belly dance get-up, put on your accessories, put on your hip belts. We're also launching these new beautiful hip belts on Banjara Bazaar. So log on to Instagram Banjara Bazaar and you can pre-order your belts with a lot of other accessories and belts and other wonderful merchandise that we're launching very soon. So dress up beautifully, get into your full get-up, and you are now going to be constructing a 1-minute choreography using all the tools that we have studied. But this one's really going to be designed beautifully, which means that you are choreographing it really with the get-up, using tools and techniques that we've used through the different weeks of the RSS challenge, and choosing your music. So of course, making sure that you've chosen music that's going to work beautifully for the techniques that you're going to be applying. It could be English music, it could be Arabic music, it could be Hindi music, anything that really calls to your heart. But the focus and attention of the choreography is going to be the shimmies, which means that, say if the choreography is about a minute long, at least 40 seconds you want to make sure that you're applying and using the tools that we've studied. So out of the 1 minute, at least 40 seconds should have the different tools. Now, it's not that easy to put together 4 weeks of tools inside a 1-minute choreography. You could stick to a range between 1 to 2 minutes, but the reason to also do that is because you want to work with those limitations. You want to work with your discernment. You want to work with selection and really choosing bits and pieces that you have really progressed with, or things that really call to you as movement. But more than anything, really just getting up into your beautiful clothes and really enjoying and integrating all the tools that we've studied over the last 28 days. So this one's really the challenge. And it's going to be super fun. I can't wait to see how it comes out for each person. I would say to start off with simply playing with improvisation. So get on, put some music, just go back to drilling all the techniques that you may have done, just see what that feels like in the shimmies, and then your twists. But pay attention to quality of movement. So I'm not looking at 1,000 different things that are very complicated. I'm not looking at, a lot of technicalities in that 1 minute. The attention is on quality. So that's really the test and the last challenge. So if you are struggling with certain shimmies, I would say keep them for your practice later on. Don't neglect them. Practice them for later on. But probably withhold from adding them to your choreography right now, because then that's not going to bring forth the right quality of the movement. So stick with techniques and movements that you really have been able to master over the 28 days. Aim of today's challenge is quality. So really spending time with things, and these are a few tips that I'm going to give you, and I'm just closing the challenge with these tips that I'm going to offer you to be able to create your own choreography. Okay, so look at the right balance between shimmies on the spot and maybe say a few things traveling in space. Number 2, don't keep things very busy, okay? Don't keep things very busy. Don't do too many things at one time. I got to showcase this shimmy and this shimmy and this shimmy and this shimmy and whoa, 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 whoa. You don't have to showcase too much. Keep a balance between doing and resting, doing and resting. Also focus on clean arms. Now, don't just keep your hands and just shimmy and then they're dangling there, or they're just not present, dead. Don't let that happen. Be very mindful. So even if you take a simple posture, be mindful, be present, know where the arms are going to be placed. Next tip, do use some shimmies with traveling and footwork, okay? And don't rely simply on 2 steps or releve shimmies, which means just 2-step releves or choo-choo shimmies. Really explore space in the sense of how can I use my feet? And remember, you can play with both the hip shimmies as well as as well as the chest shimmies. So you don't have to always combine, footwork with hip shimmies. It can sometimes even be combined with just, your chest shimmies. So don't stress out about, I have to always showcase everything that I know. You don't have to, but you have to aim for quality, aim for simplicity, aim for beauty, aim for grace. That's really what this challenge is, and everything we've been doing has kind of been building up to that. Okay, so don't be in a rush. Go easy. Choose music that really calls to you and feels right. It can be lyrics, no lyrics, it can be instrumental. Absolutely okay. Any choice of music. But remember, if you are going to be using a piece of music that is not Arabic, or if you're not keeping your language completely pure Oriental, then try to make sure that even the fusion's happening aesthetically. Yeah? So even if you're fusing languages, that fusion should also happen aesthetically, mindfully, well thought of. 7th March is the last day to submit this last challenge. Okay, I'm not going to be accepting any more assignments or videos after the 7th of March, and then winners are going to be announced after that. We have some wonderful prizes for the winners. There's going to be merchandise from Banjara Bazaar, there's going to be some wonderful merchandise from Tribal Thug, and some beautiful merchandise from Chakraks. It's going to be very special, and I'm hoping to announce the winners real soon. Remember, you still have time to kind of turn it around, catch up on the different videos of each day, practice them, bring quality to it, and really put your energy. Dress up, make the effort. Of course, you're not going to get minus points if you wore something nice and simple. Of course not. But just make the effort. Make the effort. Try to make sure that what you're wearing is also in alignment with the way that you're going to be presenting the style. Okay, that's also something that you have to think about. That's something that you want to put your attention to. Making sure that 80% of your choreography has shimmies in it. It's not going to be that easy to do. It's really going to test you in the sense that you feel like, okay, I've done this, what do I do after that? But go with the feeling. Let the body bring forth the shimmies without you having to actually think about, now I'm going to do this shimmy, and now I'm going to do this one, and this is how I'm going to layer it. So you want your energy and your training over the last 28 days to come to the forefront. All right? Best of luck. I'm hoping to receive your videos as soon as possible. 7th of March 2022 is the last date. Looking forward. All the best. And thank you for joining me in this 28-day Ready, Steady, Shimmy challenge. It's also the last day that the RSS bundle pack is available on studiobanjara.com at a discounted price. So is the Contemporary Oriental course. So grab it while you can. Lots of love. Send in those videos, and I'll see you soon.